So, a few things. I love your use of imagery. I'm a visual person, and the picture that you paint of the waves knocking you down resonates so much with me because it's like you cannot catch your footing. You cannot, as soon as you feel like you're okay, another wave comes and knocks you over. And yeah, you feel like you're going to drown. You're like, I guess this is just it, you know? So I love that. And it's really hard, like you said, to pick yourself up every day and keep going. But just like you said, there is a sense of control too. So, which are kind of opposite ways of thinking. It's like you're losing control in one situation. But then once you do find that footing and you make moves, like whether that's, one of you moves out or the court, portion of the divorce might be over with, you do get to have this sense of control where it can be like, I'm doing things that I want to do.
And I'll never forget, like I went from like sad to angry. I waffled a lot, sad, angry, sad, angry, sad, angry. Um, but I started saving like a ton, and I would play all these little games to help myself save a lot of money. And I'd reached out to a banker for a question about my debt, I think. And I was trying to present myself as, like I've got my stuff together. And I did mention during the conversation my savings rate. I told her, I said, I'm doing really good. I'm saving almost a third of every paycheck. And I will never forget what this banker did. She laughed when I told her that. And I don't know if she laughed because she didn't believe me, or if because like that was unexpected, or if she was laughing in support. But at the time, I took that as she didn't believe me. And let me tell you what, that lit a fire under me. I was like, you know what? I may have had a setback, but I am going to recover. I'm going to get out from underneath the debt. If I had to share two pieces of wisdom over this topic of divorce and moving on and all of those things, um, one thing would be this. And I try not to give advice because it really gets my back up. But if I was going to go ahead and give my old self any parting words, it would be this. One, there's lots of well-meaning people who are going to give advice based on their own wounds and divorce and experience. And take what works and leave the rest. And then lastly, just listen to instincts. Don't ignore or second guess. If you got to twist yourself into pretzels to justify something, that might be, it might be a message to listen to. And I would just say that life is just way too precious to not get what it is that you want if you've got an indication that things aren't going to change. And on the other side of divorce, there is goodness. It's just hard to see the forest for the trees.